Investing has definitely not been quarantined for what we see in the Bitcoin SV global ecosystem. So Bitcoin SV is one of the main competing chains of Bitcoin, unlike the BTC, which has got a lot of the media attention because its price has risen way up. BSV has a different philosophy, which is to scale the blockchain really big to make it easier to do lots of low-fee payment and data transactions so it can be used for many types of enterprise. Quarantine is, as the COVID pandemic has hit the world, some business has come to a grinding halt. For the Bitcoin world, especially our ecosystem, which is trying to build the startup ventures in our ecosystem, and companies started building more and faster, started solving additional problems that were caused by the COVID in ventures that has led to actually investment happening in our ecosystem during the past year. So some of the investors have announced investments. Another one's about to be announced in Dubai, the UAE, which I can't tell you quite yet who it is, in one of the major companies in our BSV ecosystem. So there's something I think about Bitcoin and blockchain technology being able to solve problems, including new problems created by the business model and philosophy of our blockchain should not be unique, but it's special because we're the only blockchain platform in the world really. We cannot do them for many businesses and many transactions at once at a low cost. Businesses will not use it. So that's it. That's not a unique thing to try and solve, but we're creating an email system in the 1990s where the entire world could only send 7 emails per second. Nobody would be using email. It would not have grown. So we take the completely different approach to blockchain applications. So the reason that relates to the point of investing not next generation of data applications for the world, it actually provided a time where a lot of our pandemics, this is tracking vaccines or and testing of COVID, that has led to, I've seen, some great innovation another day or two. In fact, our last trip here to Dubai led to me meeting and getting connected to someone, which led to an investment by one of the major property companies here in the COVID pandemic that has led to a situation in our world where investing is still happening and definitely has not been quarantined. Delivering on scale. The problem with other competing blockchains such as Ethereum, which people hear about a lot, is it can do a number of things technically, smart contracts, a token, but we're special in the sense that we're the blockchain that has best solved it. So a good comparison is the BTC Bitcoin network does only 7 transactions per second. That would be like, that isn't unique, but special because we're solving the scaling problem to be able to power, we think later this year, 50,000 transactions per second, and therefore create a Bitcoin data network that can serve the world's needs. It hasn't been solved all these years. The chains have been restricted or had problems. We're finally solving and delivering on that, and that's why I think enterprises and businesses and investors are paying attention to what we're doing.